She is with Transworld Business Advisors of San Antonio. Her profession is a business broker, located here in San Antonio for the last 2 years. Her previous types of jobs include a real estate agent, project manager for Marathon Oil, and a mathematics teacher. Family information. So her spouse is Walter Szuja. Children, Natasha, Austin. Natasha's married. Austin's at Texas A&M. And Justin is gainfully employed at Bill Miller Barbecue. Animals, Sam, Dog, the yellow lab, and Roxy, a blue and gold macaw. Interesting. Hobbies include reading and exploring parks. Activities of interest, hiking, visiting wineries and distilleries. I think I can join you on that. City of residence, Bulverde, previously from Houston, and she's been out there for 2 years. Her burning desire is to buy an RV and travel to parts of America I have yet to see. Something no one knows about her. I worked at the Moscow U.S. Embassy during Y2K. And her key to success is be honest and helpful. So without further ado, I introduce Marie Szuja.
I'm Marie Szuja, and this is my why for a lot of people. Our family is my husband of 35 years, and I have 3 children, all in their 20s. So they're all getting ready to adventure out into their own lives and into their own businesses or careers. So we want to be able to successfully help them along with that way. And since they're eventually all going to be out of my house soon, we thus have bought the puppy, Sam. Very big puppy. He's now 100 pounds in about a year. But anyway, I make sure. So because I'm very new to BNI, I thought that I would take the opportunity to explain what Transworld Business Advisors does, how we do it, and how you can help me. So Transworld is a business brokerage firm. We are a franchise, and so what business brokers do is we help people sell their business. Of course, then we match them up and help people who want to buy a business then buy an existing business. Our top company is called the United Franchise Group. So if you know anybody that's got a business that's doing fantastic and you think would be a great franchise, we have connections there to help that as well. My Transworld office here in San Antonio, we've only been here about 2 years, and but our business parent company, Transworld, has been around for 40 years. And so you can pretty much count on us finding any business that you want to sell or that you know is willing to sell. That business has probably been out there and we've sold it. So I can help with any type of business, any size of business, even those in the millions. We can do mergers and acquisitions because we have access to private equity groups, and we can take referrals from anywhere because I can always refer you to another state or another Transworld office. But we will take any referral anywhere. And with that, you may ask, so with such a broad range of things that I do, what can be my ideal client? Well, I think my ideal client would be somebody who's ready to move on. So that could be somebody who is in a business now. A lot of business owners are looking for something else to do, so they will want to move on to something different and buy another business, so they're diversified. And also some folks that need to move on are those who are ready for retirement. And after after COVID, you'll notice a lot of folks that are wanting to be their own boss. So maybe they want to move on and buy their own business and be in charge of their own hours and what they can do. So those kind of people can help me. There's also lots of investors out there and people that want to have a business as part of their portfolio. So if you know somebody that's looking for a business along those lines, I can help them with that as well. So in short, when we do a selling of a business, there's a huge process that we go through, but it's from A to Z. So we are like a concierge service in helping everyone. But the 3 main things that we do is that we help you value your business, then we help market your business, and of course we help you find buyers. So, but you might want to be asking, so okay Marie, that's fine, what is the cost and what is the timing of all this? So there is no cost up front for anybody to come to me who wants to sell their business. I don't get paid until that business is sold. So it's in my best interest to get the best price for that business owner. And you might also wonder, well then how do you find those buyers? Well, we at Transworld basically have thousands of buyers already in our database, and they are looking for businesses to buy. The problem is there's not that many good quality businesses that we can sell to them. So that's what we're primarily looking for. So how long does it take? Well, I usually ask when I sign people on to hire me to help them sell their business, I ask for a year. And that's because on average, businesses across the United States takes about 8 months to sell. Now at Transworld, we like to say that we can do that in about 6 months with all of our professional services. We do everything confidentially, so no one will know that you're selling your business. And we don't, when we advertise it on the internet, we don't use pictures that would give away that it's your business that's being sold. We are very, very professional. We do everything with contracts, so everything is legal, and the transaction shouldn't have any loopholes in it as well. So some of you are familiar with the 7 habits of highly effective people. And one of those, number 2, is to begin with the end in mind. So if you know people that have a business, they really should be thinking about where they want to go at the end. You know, so everybody should have an exit strategy. The problem is, usually your exit strategy should be, what should I sell my business for? But most business owners have no idea what their business is worth or what the value of their business is. And then the other problem is you might have a really good exit strategy, but life just doesn't go the way you plan. So, I mean, we all can attest to that. So my little side stories are this. So a lot of business owners are I would say, are baby boomers today, and their exit plan was that their children would take over the business. Well, what we're finding is that our kids don't want to do what the parents are doing. So then what is a business owner to do if they can't pass on their business to their children? Well, they call Transworld, and we help them find those buyers that can carry on their legacy. But the interesting story about building your business is that we got a phone call from a gentleman that called us up and said he was ready to sell his business. And we're like, great, so we sent one of our agents out there. And he had just, talk about life's plans not going the way they would. So he had just gotten a divorce. And of course, with a divorce, everything is split 50-50. So they had to value his business, and then he had to pay his ex-wife 50% of that value of their business. The problem was the ex-wife used her own lawyers, her own CPAs, and they came up with the value of the business, and they came up with $1.8 million. And so he had just gotten done paying half of that to his ex-wife when he called us. And he's like, okay, I'm ready to sell. So we sent our agent in. We have systems and analyses that we do to figure out the value of their business. And it was actually only about $800,000. So the guy not only had to give all that money away to the ex-wife, but then he wasn't able to sell it for the price that he thought he would get. So you're probably wondering, okay, Marie, how do I figure out the value of my business? Or how do I have someone else figure out the value of your business? So I can do a value of your business for free if you're ready to sell the business now. And what we primarily do is we do a high-level valuation based on your comparing your business to everybody else's business that has sold recently. If you're not ready to sell right now, or you know someone that's possibly thinking about it, or they're a very complex or large business, they might be better off doing what we call a BOV, which is a broker opinion of value. It takes a lot more time, and it involves an extensive questionnaire, but we come up with a very extensive full document that will be great to present to potential buyers or to present to banks if you want to get a loan, that will tell you this is the value of my business. I've had it done by a third party, and this is what they say it is. The other third way that we can have you value your business is if you've got the time and you're willing to pay the money for like a concierge consultant service. Within Transworld, we have a division called the Exit Factor. And what they will do is they will walk you through several key ways of making your business more valuable. And they have done such a great job that they actually guarantee that whatever money you put into their services to increase the value of your business, you will get that almost 10 times back. So that's a great way to get the value for your business. So basically, to help, since I have such a broad way of getting referrals or helping people, I just thought these are the 4 main things you all need to think about. You can help me by, number 1, making sure that I've got a way to reach business owners and educate them. So if you know of a way for me to reach other business owners, let me know. Of course, that broker opinion of value is a great way for me to help other businesses as well. So if you know of somebody that needs that, or you've, like I said last week at my ask, if you know places that are growing like gangbusters, we can help them franchise. But most of all, look for those folks, use your ears, look for people that are moving on. So at the very end, my ask out of all this